It's our weekly business meeting. Go ahead, Nathan.
So for the 3D printing class this weekend, I talked to my boss at Centralite, and he actually gave me some time on the 3D printer we have at work. We have I've been told it's about a $50,000 3D printer at work, and so he let me print an object out. So I printed out this wrench, which is actually adjustable.
Ah, very cool.
It was printed as one piece, which is kind of what makes it interesting. And
Yeah.
what came out, I can explain all the details on Saturday, but basically our printer has the ability to print support material that can be washed away. So it's able to do things like this, where you get one unit that's printed multiple pieces, but that doesn't have to be assembled.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll bring it with me on Saturday so that we can have it there. He asked that we have something basically saying, that printed by Centralite, the name of the company. So
Oh,
I
cool.
have either a flyer or like a PowerPoint slide we can throw in if we have a PowerPoint presentation, but just something that says where it was printed.
Yeah,
But
if you send me the slide, I'll put it in,
okay,
or I can just grab the logo.
okay, I'll try to get that to you tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool.
So is that what your company does, or they just use that for prototyping?
No, we just use it for prototyping. We're a consumer electronics company, and so they use the 3D printer to prototype plastics enclosures and stuff.
Oh, nice. Nice. Is it a Z Corp or?
No, it is a Stratasys. The model is a Stratasys Objet 30. Um,
Oh, okay. So they're the guys that bought MakerBot.
yeah.
Gotcha. Nice.
So, yep.
Sweet.
Anyway, I just thought everybody would be interested in that.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, man. That'll be awesome. All right. So we can't do the treasurer update. Room update. I know that people have been doing some work in the room, doing some painting and stuff when we were there for the um, retro game night, but I don't know what else we still have on the agenda to get completed until we're ready to start moving into the space or whatever. Does anybody have any details on that? Oh, you know who I did not invite was Steve. Let me invite him real quick. So hopefully he'll be able to jump in. Um, we've got I guess if nobody's really got any updates on the room or whatever.
Yeah, the only thing that's been done, I think, since the door stuff went in, I know that Rick did drywall, and I'm not finished yet. I thought that there was a couple more coats left to go, or a couple more like tape and sand and stuff left to go before it gets painted.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some more coats on there to smooth it out some more, and I'm gonna do that strip over there in the corner that you had asked about, and get that taped up. And I also have to tape up the hive side of the door, where we had to take out the sheetrock to get the door in. So that's got to be all done.
Yeah.
So then once we get that, like the inside of that ready, we can get it painted up to where get that wall painted. And there's some smaller things that need to be done before we do the drop ceiling, and those are like cleaning up wires and stuff.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm hoping that like after the thing on Saturday that I can go in and look around and see if there's there's some stuff. I think it's like plates and things that need to go on that are exposed, and then conduit, to make sure that the wires and stuff aren't live, everything's terminated and at least pushed up to where it's not going to be visible or in the way of the drop ceiling.
Nice. I was hoping to make it to the printer thing, but I don't know. I've got a beer fest is going on that day, and I've got to go over to Foley and move some furniture and stuff early in the day. But I was hoping to be able to go to that. So as far as retro game night, for those that were there, that's pretty much most of us, I guess, except for Nathan. Retro game night went fantastic. We had a lot of new people down there. We had some people actually run home and grab their systems and bring them in and hook them up, which was really cool. We actually got some pretty good contacts with a group of retro gaming enthusiasts that are really excited that I guess they used to have a space somewhere here in town that they would meet up and play games, and that I guess that fell through. And they were ecstatic that somewhere else is starting to do that kind of stuff. So they were really excited about that, and hopefully we can get some maybe something from that, maybe. Hopefully maybe either members or some classes, or if we want to do some tournaments on the retro game night or something like that, we can do something with fundraising and stuff there. One thing I had mentioned to Dana, and I think that it would probably be, I see he's got the planning for September. He talks about the Raspberry Pi. One thing that I thought would be cool to advertise the next retro gaming night would be an actual MAME class where we actually teach people how to, step-by-step instructions. We don't have to get too much in the nitty-gritty in terms of, they don't have to understand everything that they're doing, but step-by-step instructions on how to, set up a Raspberry Pi with an interface and get, MAMEs, the ROMs loaded on there, and how to set up their own sort of retro gaming rig that they can plug up to TVs and stuff like that. And with the success that Rick's had already with the 3D printer class, I think it wouldn't be too hard to get probably at least 10 people wanting to do about $10, $5 to $10 per to try and get their own MAME rig set up on Raspberry Pi. So that would be something I think would be cool to do sometime in September, maybe a week or two after the retro game night. I guess the retro game night's the third Monday of the month. Is that what we decided?
I think, I mean, that's just whatever. It's what was written up on the board.
Right.
It's up to us.
It's set up as the third Tuesday of the month.
Third Tuesday? Monday.
I'm sorry, Monday. Third
yeah,
Monday.
So that would be September 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it might be cool to try and do a class maybe that last week of September, or something like that. If we can send out some, kind of prep people for it, let them know, have the rig set up and say, hey, if you guys want this is how much it would cost for you guys to actually build one, and for us to show you how to do it. So
Sure.
I think that would be kind of a cool class for people, especially people who are mostly interested in the retro gaming stuff.
Yeah, we can get pretty detailed on that. I guess we need to try to keep it down to, an hour?
Yeah, I mean, really, like I said, I mean, for the most part, it will probably be, we're not going to get too much into, how the Raspberry Pi works and how to do much more than just step-by-step instructions on how to basically get a Raspberry Pi, get MAME loaded on, onto the SD card, how to make sure that it, sort of auto boots into the whatever it is, whatever the interface that Dana had on his was really slick looking.
Yeah, that's the Retro Pi.
Yeah, the Retro Pi. So I think if we basically set up a class around setting up the Retro Pi, I think that would be really, really slick and sort of give us a quick win in terms of that. So
Yeah, did that have MAME on it?
I don't know.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just stuff shows up whenever you add ROMs in the right place.
Okay,
Gotcha.
well then I'll work on that as well and get some ROMs and stuff put together so we can just maybe copy some SD cards for people and show them how to add stuff to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the SD card thing would be the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so how's the intro to 3D printing? How many people do we have signed up to go to the?
We have 9 paying people.
Nice,
So,
excellent.
so that's $90 to us, assuming nobody demands a refund or something.
Well, don't fuck it up. No.
I know, man.
Uh,
This could be the difference between us and the internet right here.
I know. No, that's fantastic, man. That's great that you've sort of spearheaded that and have gotten such a good response from it. I think it, kind of shows what we can do if we get some advance notice and get, some good marketing and stuff out to people. Are you capping it at around 10 people or
Yeah, I capped it at 10.
at 10? So we've got 1 member and 9 paying people?
Yeah. If Nathan wants to sign up online, he can sign up and use the thing, and that'll go ahead and like sell it out.
Gotcha.
I think it was sold out when I tried to sign up on Thursday.
Somebody just had the ticket like pending and then let it go.
Oh, okay.
They didn't complete the sale.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I definitely I hate that I'm going to be kind of busy that day, but I really would like to try and hopefully make it down there and check everything out and offer any help if I can while I'm down there. But getting set up and all that stuff. Do you need anything for that day?
Actually, yeah, I do need a projector.
You need a
I
projector?
can figure out, yeah, if we can borrow Rick's.
Yeah, I'll get it to you.
Sweet.
You can be around tomorrow evening.
I should
Yeah.
be, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a call then and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Cool, thank you. Besides that, I'll go down there and go look and see what to do about chairs.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know that I really have enough.
I've got a ton of like white plastic, outdoor chairs that I could bring. I've got probably like 6 or 7 of them I could bring down there if I need to.
Yeah, definitely if you can just dump them in there.
Okay. Yeah. I will. I'll make a note of that.
That'll be like a just in case kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You don't have to sit on the bed bug couch.
Oh God, that would be terrible.
I paid money to come in here.
Yeah, and along that note, it might be a good idea to probably kick on the air conditioner and have that fan going for a while before people start showing up, just to try and cool the room down, especially with the heat wave that we've got going on right now. It's going to be pretty sweltering.
Absolutely.
And I could even run down there early that morning if you need me to. I live just down the road from it, so I could go down there and kick on the air conditioner and kick on the fan that early that morning probably for you if you need me to.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right. And I'll probably just take the chairs over and then and kick on the air conditioning and everything for you.
Excellent.
What time are you planning on getting there, Dana?
Probably around 10, if not a little bit earlier, just to give me time to set everything up and make sure that, if there's any bodies I need to move out of the place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is being recorded, right? Yeah. Nice.
Well, I was kind of hoping to discuss officer positions and all that stuff with more people here. Tentatively, I think obviously we've got the president, the secretary, the treasurer, or vice president, treasurer. I definitely think that we need to have a membership officer who's going to be in charge of making sure that people pay their dues. Kind of monitor all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't sure if anybody else had any other kind of like officer positions that we need to make sure that we have on the ballot for this upcoming election on the 30th. Does anybody else have any thoughts as far as other officer positions that we should have? I mean, events or I don't know. I don't know whatever other stuff people have in terms of wanting to get stuff on that list.
Not really for me. It'll be interesting to see then if we'll just be right back in the same situation we were before, where we can't fill roles if we increase it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we do need to have. People need to apply for all these positions and stuff. But Dana? Are you the secretary right now, or no? I know you've done meeting.
I'm doing those pieces, but there's
well,
nothing been like
right.
official or anything like that.
Okay. Well, because my question being in relation to the election is that we're supposed to give the secretary the if we want to be on the ballot for whatever. But I don't know how that works if we don't really officially have a secretary. Maybe I just need to do it and get a ballot made up and have everybody email me all the positions that they want to apply for. I don't know.
We might have the email address already, because there's like a PR one that goes to me.
Okay.
I don't know that there's like a specific secretary.
Yeah, no, and I don't necessarily think we need to have an email that goes
Gotcha.
to secretary. I think PR or I think PR should be fine. I think because that's essentially I think it's sort of in the same realm. So I guess if you would send out an email then to everybody, either you don't have to do it tonight, but tomorrow, and ask everybody to submit then the positions that they want to. Are you comfortable with putting together the ballot and all that kind of stuff, or do you want me to do it?
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay. So if you would send out an email to basically everybody that we have, sort of, I don't know. Should we blast out an email to everybody, like in terms of all the people we have on our contact list and all that stuff, and say basically, hey, listen, if you come in that day and pay $20, then you can vote and run in the election. Now's your opportunity to get involved. Da 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 da. I don't know. What do you guys think about doing something like that in terms of getting a lot more people involved?
Well, we could. I don't see that. My plan was to at least announce that we would that the process in like the next email I send out on the announcements list.
Yeah.
I don't know that we want to. I mean, if we're gonna do that, then we have to go and settle those details.
Yeah.
So what time is the election? Where
right,
we already know where it's going to be held. What are the officer positions? The membership. So if you're saying there's different prices or whatever, then we have to go through and do that.
Nah, let's not bother with all that kind of stuff. I guess so. We'll just do it. But yeah, I guess if you'll send out an email to all the people that are currently members and sort of basically say, hey, listen, if you want to run for an officer position, we need to have. They need to have their stuff to you at least by the 28th, which would be 48 hours before the election on the 30th. And then get some ballots made up and then vote on the 30th.
What time would we be doing this?
That's a good question. I would imagine probably fairly early, just because if people want to have the rest of their Saturday to go about and do their own thing, they don't want to be, doing it in the middle of the day, and they certainly don't want to be doing it at night. Um, so I would assume probably like at the latest 10 o'clock in the morning. Um, I don't know. Is that would you guys think that that would work, or?
Can they put in proxy votes? Or like submit other way, or do they have to be there in person?
No, I think they can put in proxy votes, but if they're going to do a proxy vote, then they need to basically email, everybody and let them know that they don't have to tell everybody what their vote is. But if they're going to do a proxy vote, then they need to say publicly that, Patrick is going to be my proxy at this election, so that there's no confusion. I don't want there to be any sort of, confusion as far as that. But they don't have to necessarily say he is my proxy and this is who I am asking him to vote for. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware that somebody is, somebody's proxy.
All right. Does anybody have a problem with 10 a.m. Saturday? Rick, are you available?
Yeah, I could be available.
All right.
Did we say this Saturday?
Yeah. No, the 30th.
The 30th. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, does anybody else have anything they wanted to bring up, or any other topics of discussion that I didn't cover?
Let me go back and go make sure there was nothing else on the... No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I'm gonna try and get Danny. Did we? I guess is everybody good with at least adding a membership officer to the list? Do we think we need a membership officer? I think it would be a good idea. Okay. Is anybody opposed to it?
No.
Okay.
I think we have a membership officer now, do we not?
Well,
Yeah.
I know Nathan. Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Nathan is membership and Dana's marketing.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, Steve
And
just.
marketing is more, I guess, he's actually doing kind of like secretary work as well. I'm wondering if the two of them need to be combined, or if, what do you think, Dana? They should be separate?
Yeah, I don't know. If it's big enough, I could see that being separate, just because I think there are specific responsibilities of the secretary. Like
there are, but it's not really all that big.
right. And then the marketing is kind of separate. But I mean, for me, I've been fine with doing both. I'd be fine with just a single thing. I don't know if anybody else is interested in doing it. I mean, we could leave them as separate for now, and I would
a single person from being in two opposite
correct
positions as well.
Right, and that's what I was going to say was that, and I would run for both, and that way, if somebody was interested in running, as secretary or marketing, whatever, then that's available, and we haven't kind of squeezed it out.
Right. Okay. I think that's probably a good idea then. Steve, you made it just in time.
Yeah, I got the call and whatever. I'm
No
in a
worries,
hotel room right now. I've got really crappy internet, so.
I gotcha. No worries. I'll go ahead and
I know
just
you paid for that movie. who didn't want her to finish.
I mean, they're gonna bill you when you check out anyway.
That's right.
No, I'll just do a quick recap. We talked about sort of retro gaming night. It was a real big success this past Monday. We had a lot of people there. We talked about the room a little bit and kind of some of the work that still needs to be completed before the drop ceiling, getting some of the painting, mudding and sanding done on the sheetrock. We didn't do a treasurer update because Brian wasn't available. And then we talked about Dana's 3D printing classes this Saturday, and they're pretty much sold out. And then we're talking about maybe doing a RetroPie class sometime in September. So that was pretty much. Oh, we also discussed the officer positions and making sure we're going to do the election on September 30th at 10 a.m. At the Hive. So hopefully you will be in town next weekend.
So we're doing it August 30th?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I say September 30th?
You did.
I did not mean to. I meant to say August 30th.
Okay.
Are you going to be in town this weekend or next weekend?
I should be.
Okay. We did talk about proxy votes, and that we're basically going to go by, as long as you sort of email it or make it public somehow that somebody is going to be your proxy. You don't have to let us know what you're having that proxy vote for you, but just to let us know, that hey, William or Nathan or somebody's going to be my proxy. I've given them all the the positions that I want, the way that I want them to vote for me. So that in case that does end up being what happens, you're not able to be here or whatever. Hopefully you will be.
Yep. Hey Dana, how many people are members and are guests that are signed up for your class?
There are 9 people that are not members.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And then there's a couple people that have said they're coming. I know Nathan Miller's, he's coming, but there are others that have said that they, either said yes online or whatever, but they haven't gone in and gotten the ticket.
Sure.
So.
Very cool. Well, that sounds great, guys.
Yep. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, or any comments?
No, I didn't. Is someone gonna put? I guess Dana, are you putting notes up for this meeting so I can review later? I don't want to keep you guys.
Yeah. Well, there's also going to be. I mean, you can just rewatch the entire.
Oh, that's true.
If you want.
Yep, I'll just rewatch it. So. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, cool. Well, if nobody else has anything else, I'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting. I'll give it last opportunity. Does anybody have any questions, comments, rants and raves?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, and I will see you guys next week.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. See
Bye.
you guys.
Good night.